Alright, so I'm kind of new to this Go Live stuff. I've only done it a few times and tried this morning, but it didn't really work that well because I was driving. So, um, like I mentioned in my last little Go Live thing, I'm going to try this out because it does not require editing, which is something that takes a lot of time. So I just wanted to go over what I pulled from my haul this morning. Sorry for the noise in the background. We've got 80 degrees and 100% humidity, so it's kind of miserable out here in the garage. But yeah, so let's take a look. So I can't really, can I switch the screen around? Oh, yeah, there I go. Ah, look at that. All right, so this bin is, I've got a printer, some keyboard and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's all cable, wire. It's a lot of the low-grade stuff. There are a few of those laptop power supplies, which are great. Hey, Scott. Thanks for watching. There's also boards that are pretty much already taken apart for me, so I just need to remove the ICs and I'm good to go. This bin, and again, these are 96-gallon toters. Hey, Dylan. Thanks for watching. And let's see. All right, so we've got a bin like this, which again is 96 gallons. It's filled with cable and all kinds of little things like these docking stations. And these sell pretty well on eBay, as well as a lot of these power supplies. This is 130 watt, so the higher the wattage, the more you can get for them. But sometimes, like with all those boxes and all those boxes and all these boxes over here, I just sort them all out by the type and post them on eBay. Usually I'll get like, anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks for a box, depending on the type and how new they are. Like this one is an older type because it's kind of blockish. The newer ones, like this, have the rounded edges. This is probably a 90 watt. Lord knows I've seen 65. Oh, that's a weird looking one. It's got the little wall plug. Huh. Have to make sure I check out the prices on that. So yeah, so we've got a big bin of wire. Now, I'm not going to spend this whole Go Live video pulling everything out because it's going to take hours. Here's another one, which from the looks of it, we've got more of these. You check them to make sure that there's no fraying or damage to either end. And these are easily sold on eBay. More power supplies. These are older ones. From this one company that I've been working with, I get a ton of these. I mean, literally all those boxes are full. All of those boxes are filled with them. All those boxes are filled. So it's a lot of stuff. And you can make more money selling it on eBay than scrapping it. These, sometimes I look those up to see what they are and what they're worth. A lot of this stuff. I get a lot of this Cat 5, Cat 6 cable. And all I do is I clip off the ends, throw them in a box. And I've got that box full and another couple boxes full. I'm going to try and find someone on that Facebook group for e-waste refining, see if anyone wants to refine it for me, and I'll take a small percentage. I also got these oldies, which are always nice. There's a chance, especially in that one, there's a chance for a ceramic CPU or older, more valuable CPUs, and some battery backups. Now, these things weigh a ton. They do require some disassembly, and the best advice I can give to anyone who gets these is they're worth money. It's easy money. I mean, these batteries are heavy, and most scrap yards will take them. Never, ever, ever cut these wires right away. Take it apart. Try and disconnect everything first. Do not use wire cutters. I learned that lesson the very hard way. I ruined 2 pairs of wire cutters. So it took me twice to learn. So clearly not a smart guy. Then after that, I've got some boxes of circuit boards that I'm gonna pay my daughter to depopulate. Some more over there. A little bit more over there. Got some weird old stuff. I got this thing over here, which is kind of interesting. I may not take apart. I might just leave it as a decoration in the garage. Clean it up a little bit. Some old panel. I mean, there's plenty of copper on it. I could take the copper out and just leave the dials. But it's kind of, I don't know, steampunkish, I guess. I don't know. So that is my Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be pulling all of this stuff out and sorting it out. I get so many of these power strips. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my chunky butt can't fit between the bins. 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's 8. There's more down there. And I really don't know what to do with them. I mean, I've been working with this company for a few years now, and I have enough power strips in my house that I'll never need to buy them again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. I don't know if they have some kind of policy where if they have, like, you know, if they trip once, they have to replace them or something, or what have you, or if they just don't use them anymore and are trying to phase them out. But I get tons of them. And, I mean, it's good, thick copper wire. And, you know, there's little brass strips inside them, you know, if you want to take them apart. But, I don't know, I might just throw them all in a bin and have a yard sale or something, who knows. But that is about it. That is my scrap haul for today. This one, I'm curious to see what's at the bottom. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but there's, oh, look at that. There's a headset still in the box, and I get that a lot with this company. Maybe things that, sorry if I'm giving anyone motion sickness from moving the camera around. Keyboards, lots of keyboards. Another power supply for a laptop. All these big wads of power cables from their server rooms. I don't know why they come in big blocks like that, but they're the ones that have this thing on both ends. So, you know, I just clip those off and off to the scrapyard. But also got a Plantronics headset, which the tape is still on, so it hasn't even been opened yet. See what I can get for that on eBay. And Lord, who knows? There's more stuff down there. The nice thing about these things, and I mentioned it earlier, but because I kept cutting in and out, I'm not sure if anyone got it. Hey K9, hey Everyday Solar Scrapping and Diving. So yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if what I said earlier came through in my earlier live video, but with these things, the nice thing is it's like a big Christmas. It's like a big stocking on Christmas morning. You know, you never know what's going to be in there. You have to dig through it to find it. And a lot of times there's a bunch of like ram sticks or little cards that are in there that have gold fingers on them. So it's kind of fun. You know, you never know what you're going to get. You put all the stuff aside that you know that you can resell and make money off of, and then scrapyard with the rest. So it all gets recycled or reused, which is the point of my business. So as I approach the 10-minute mark, I'm gonna cut it off there. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I do have a bunch of other videos that I have filmed over the past year. So, you know, you're gonna see some weird stuff hopefully coming up soon. I've got a new job now. I work from home, but it's a salary position that I end up working way more than 40 hours a week. And it's like going back to college as a 46-year-old, which, you know, is always fun. But yeah, we'll see. I was going to do a lot of melting this summer, but as I mentioned in the earlier live video, I don't know if any of you watched it, it's been raining like 90% of the summer, so it's been impossible to get the forge out. I'm not as brave as Big Stack Decasting. I'm not going to use it in my garage because my ceilings are wood panel and my garage door is brand new, so I wouldn't want to damage anything. But yeah, so what you're going to do when the scrap yards don't pay cash anymore, it'll go into your digital tracked account. Yeah, I mean, if that's the way the scrap yards are going, fortunately it's Maine, and we're kind of slow to catch up on things, so we're gonna probably still be able to get. Well, I've never actually had a scrap yard pay me cash. It's always a check, and they always require ID. So yeah. All right. Well, thanks you all for watching. And I'm gonna try and put out more of these. Throw in the comments if that's something that's decent. I'll try and some of these other little projects, anything that I'll be taking apart. I'll try and do a live stream instead of a film and then edited video. It may not be as smooth. You're gonna hear me say and a lot more often, but it is what it is. So again, thanks for watching. See y'all in the next one.